What's up you guys, this is Akhilan from AkhilanTech and today I am going to tell you about the mobile iPhone SE 2020. Many of the Apple fans are waiting out there for the mobile to be launched. But finally Apple had launched their iPhone SE 2020 yesterday. So today I am going to tell you my opinions on the iPhone SE 2020. So let's get started. Actually, iPhone SE 2020 is the successor of the mobile iPhone SE, which was launched in the year 2016. Actually, this iPhone SE 2020 came with the three variants, that is the black, white and red colors. Actually, this iPhone SE 2020 resembles the iPhone 8 and this iPhone SE 2020 is made up of glass. There is a front and back is made up of glass and the side frame is aluminium. This iPhone SE 2020 came in three variants, that is the 64GB, 128GB and 56GB variants. And the 64GB variant is priced around $399, which is around $30,500, and the 128GB variant is priced around $449, which is around 34,300 rupees, and the 256GB variant is priced around $499, which is around 38,200 rupees in India. But the Indian prices are completely different due to the import duties and the GST percent also increased in the recent times. If you haven't watched my GST video, it will be there in the right in the cards and even in the description below. You can go and check it out there. So iPhone SE 2020, the 64GB variant, that is the only base variant they have revealed the price. The 64GB variant is priced around 42,500 rupees. And this mobile will come to sale after the lockdown will be completed. And in America, the pre-orders will be taken from April 17th and will come to sale from April 24th. Now let's see the specifications of this iPhone SE 2020. The iPhone SE 2020 has an 4.7-inch IPS LCD HD Plus display and it is coming with the latest processor, that is the A13 Bionic chip, which is found in the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the iPhone 11 series. And it is coming with the iOS 13 version and it also has a dual SIM support, that is a physical SIM and an eSIM support. And it has IP67 water and dust resistant, means it can survive even in the deep water. And rear, it has a single camera, there is a 12 megapixel at f1.8 aperture and it came with the OIS support, that is a optical image stabilization. And you can record in 4K around 60 fps and 1080p around 240 fps, which is a slow motion. And the front camera is around 7 megapixel at f2.2 aperture. And a good news for all the Apple guys out there, because this mobile has the Touch ID sensor, that is the fingerprint sensor. There is no Face ID, but the Touch ID sensor is still there in this iPhone SE 2020 model. And no 5G support in this mobile, only it supports still 4G. And it also has NFC support. The iPhone SE 2020 has an 18-watt fast charging support, but in the box you will get only 10-watt charger. Now I am going to tell you my opinions on the mobile iPhone SE 2020. Actually, the iPhone SE, that's the original model, became a huge success. Now the successor came out as the iPhone SE 2020. Actually, the iPhone rear camera has only 12 megapixel and only a single camera. But companies like Apple and Google, they doesn't depend on the megapixel as the 64 megapixel, 108 megapixel, etc. megapixels. They only depend on the optimization. Their only 12 megapixel camera can compare with 108 megapixel camera phone, and front it has only 7 megapixel. From so many generations, Apple is not changing this front camera, because from so many generations, if you observe, it is coming with only 7 megapixel. One of the things that I did not like in this mobile phone is it has only IPS LCD 720p display, means you cannot watch 1080p videos in the mobile phone. But the processor is great. You can even game in this mobile phone. But you should also be aware about the display size, because it has only 4.7-inch display. It will be very small. So processor is nice. I hope that the display size should also be increased around 5.2 or 5.3 inches screen size, because the gaming experience will be even great with the greater display size. But the people who want a compact size mobile phone, I suggest you to buy the iPhone SE 2020 mobile phone, because it is very compact. So it has only 4.7 inch. It will be very small and the bezels will be more. But you also have a Touch ID sensor, which Apple is missing in the flagship mobile phones right now. So if you want a Touch ID sensor, if you want a compact display size, and if you want a good processor, I suggest you to buy this iPhone SE 2020 model. But the price is also around 42,500. So if you add more 8,000 to the mobile phone, you will get the iPhone XR mobile phone, which is better than this iPhone SE 2020. It has a downgraded processor, that's the A12 Bionic chip, but the A12 Bionic chip is also very powerful when compared to the A13 bionic chip, and it also has a 6.1 inch display, which is very large and suitable for gaming. So if you want to buy the iPhone for gaming, I suggest you to buy the iPhone XR in the budget category. And if you can keep more money, you can directly go to the iPhone 11 Pro Max and iPhone 11 series. But on a budget, I suggest you to iPhone XR. And if you want a compact display size, I suggest you buy the iPhone SE 2020 model. And that's all from this video. If you find this video informative, hit that like button and share to your friends as much as possible. If you are interested, comment in the comment box below. I will definitely answer your questions. Do subscribe my channel by clicking the AkhilanTech logo and clicking the subscribe button. This is Akhilan signing off. I'll catch you in my next video. Cheers.